Well, guys, it's been a good run. It's officially over. And no, I'm not talking about the bullishness in the market or the bull market or this cycle or anything like that. What I'm talking about is the fact that we had 19 straight days of institutional inflows into crypto, over $3 billion. That's exciting, guys. That is what has really helped move the market up in a big way. And this officially ended yesterday. We had our first official outflow day in now, I think, over a month, and it equated to $64.9 million in outflows. So that sucks, right? So yesterday we got hit with some of this selling from Grayscale, GBTC being dumped on the market. Well, BTC being dumped on the market by Grayscale. And there really wasn't much in terms of buying to follow it up. Everything right now is just kind of like, blah, not going to really make a move. Just kind of, I'm tired. And really what it all has to do with is tomorrow. So this is something I've talked about time and time again here every day. People need to understand that this is taking place because we have a CPI report tomorrow morning. We have an FOMC meeting conclusion that's happening in the middle of the day. And the market is just waiting for some kind of guidance, some sort of sentiment from this, whether it's positive or negative. I think the CPI report is honestly, frankly, going to be a big indication of what we'll see later in the day. Now, what I want people to understand is we're kind of in this weird spot in terms of BTC. We haven't quite had the launch velocity to escape these ranges. Shorts won on this last punch towards the top here, guys. I don't say that often, but shorts did win this time because longs got impatient. They tried to push too hard. We got dropped, right? And BTC is doing something that historically it's done time and time again. And that is that in this part of the bull market cycle, it doesn't like to really escape too far away from this 20-week moving average. It tends to stay very, very close to it, guys. This happens historically speaking. So sometimes it does in fact come down and retest. It can come down and retest this 20-week moving average, kind of like it did here back at the end of April. Now, am I saying that we're going to come back down to this 62K range? No. Is it possible? Theoretically, yes, right? I think it would take a little bit of bearishness in the market to kind of really push things down there, or some major, short positions opened, or, big long liquidations or something like that to kind of get us going back down in the same path. Because now we've seen a lot more Bitcoin that's been removed from the markets. There's a lot less liquidity available, and the optics are still heightened in terms of crypto. There's a lot of retail that's starting to pay a little more attention now. We have, possible spot ETF flows for Ethereum very, very soon here. I mean, these are all things that are nice positive catalysts for the market. And there's not a whole lot of bearish things taking place right now to get us back down there. So we're kind of in this gap. All right. We're waiting essentially for either BTC to close the gap to the downside for this 20-week moving average, or this 20-week moving average to work its way up towards where BTC is at. That's kind of where we're at right now. Could this change very quickly? Yes, it could. If we get some positive sentiment tomorrow, maybe we try to, again, take another stab at the top here, this resistance that we're fighting, right? Take a look again here at breaking our trend line, getting back up to about this 71K range, and see if we can really emerge and break through here. BTC has done some things early on in this market cycle it's never done before. It's possible it could happen again, right? So I'm just sitting, patiently waiting. But what this really is opportunity, guys. For people that have looked for dips, times to accumulate in the market, that's exactly what this is. There's been a lot of, I'll say a little bit of overselling. We've seen some of these assets correct 10, 15, 20%, kind of unjustly. I think there's a lot of stuff that's kind of undervalued in the space right now, especially for what's coming down the line. So as always, this is not financial advice. Tread lightly here. Know that there is potential for downside, but it wouldn't surprise me at the same time if this is kind of that shakeout like we've talked about, a continuation of this shakeout, and then we just quickly flip the switch and things kind of move to the upside. So that's what's going on. Pay attention. Tomorrow's the big day. We'll know, what direction we're probably headed, but have a great day. Show your love below. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.